Major Slack Videos.
Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Videos, your first stop for easy Elden Ring gameplay. You don't need to get good, you just need to get slack. And here we are in the Consecrated Snowfield. We have arrived. And, yes, I know, I forgot the silver scarab back here. I'm going to do this at the end of the video. One of my biggest problems throughout the making of this real walkthrough of Elden Ring has been what to name videos, because so much happens in each video a lot of times, and so many dangerous things happens that, like, what do I call it? For example, in this video we're going to discover 5 sites of grace, get 2 golden seeds, get a Somber 8 smithing stone, get a Somber 9 smithing stone twice. We're going to take down a walking fucking mausoleum, pardon my French, but that thing was a bitch. And we're going to get our first Somber ancient dragon smithing stone, and we're going to complete Latenna's quest line. Now what would you call this video if you're going to do all that in one video? I was originally going to call it complete Latenna's quest line, but that's only at the end of the video, so somebody who came specifically for that would be like, discouraged once they got 15 minutes in. You say we're going to complete Latenna's quest line, and meanwhile I'm still around here collecting golden seeds and whatnot, so yeah, that's been a big problem. Also, before I get on, get on with it, Slack guy. I'm gonna get on with it. But I just want to say, okay, I do a lot of practice and studying before I upload these videos, and I would have to say that this video involved approximately 30 deaths. Easy. 30. I mean, I died to the walking mausoleum 5 times alone, and all kinds of other hellacious, dangerous shit up here in the Consecrated Snowfield. But I got it all down. I got a smooth run all worked out for you guys, so I'd appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up. I know you haven't watched the video yet, but yeah, this shit ain't easy. Alright, let's get busy. First thing we want to do is get the map fragment. That's priority number 1, so we can see what we're doing. And as you can see, there's just this zero visibility blizzard happening around here. This is around this area here. It seems to me it's permanent, even once you get the map fragment. I don't know how to dispel that. If anybody knows a way to dispel that, post a comment. I don't know of a way to dispel that. Seems like it's always there, no matter what. Right? First thing we want to do is get to the site of grace that's directly north. It's right, see this road here? There's a site of grace right here. So let's just put a beacon right there, and we're going to ride out there.
Do you hear me?
Oh, wait.
It is I, Latenna. We have reached the land of Miquella's Halig tree, where Lobo and I began our travels. It's entirely thanks to you that I'm so close to home. These great snow-laden lands stretch far to the north, and beyond the ancient bowers and the liturgical town of Ordina lies the place to which I must return.
Alright, and that is Latenna. We first met Latenna, look at my notes here, back in part 103 at the 25-minute 20-second mark. 25:20 in part 103. That's where we first met Latenna. Want to watch that video and see how we began that quest line. Alright, and we're going to complete her quest line before the end of the video. The way I found this site of grace is right at the end of this road here and just to the left a bit. Okay, so this is where we're going to put that beacon. I forgot to mention that. Alright, and it's a safe drop down, so just drop on down. And it's right here. Now we're passing by some stuff, I know, but like I said, I want to get the map fragment first, because it'd be a lot easier to direct you guys with the map all detailed out. Alright, next. Looking at my cheat sheet here, the inner Consecrated Snowfield site of grace is due north of this site of grace. What you're going to do to find the exact location is you see this curving snow like this is a cliff, right? And this curve here, okay? Now once you've found that curve, see this little bump right here? Okay, you're going to put your marker just north of that little bump. Let me see my... Yeah, just north of there, okay? And then you're going to zoom the map out and slide over so that you're due north of this site of grace that we just discovered. Alright, and that's the exact location of the next site of grace. Now there's considerable danger on the way. We're just gonna ride straight there. As soon as you hear a big noise, you're gonna start double jumping. And that's the best way to avoid that hellaciousness. Forget about the wolves, forget about everything. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Just go straight to the beacon. And there's a big noise. Start double jumping. Yeah, that guy right there. You're gonna double jump to get away from him. Just keep double jumping and he'll generally leave you alone. Okay, and I think it's safe now. And straight down here. Gonna take a little bit of a heat. And here is the site of grace. Who loves you? Huh? Slack loves us. That's right. Slack loves you. And things will finally start to clear up once you get here. Alright, now, having discovered this side of grace, you can actually see the pillar where the map fragment is right there. Okay, and you can see it on the map too. As you probably know by now, these things always indicate a map fragment. So we could just we can see it, but let's just put a beacon there anyways. Alright? You can see it up ahead. Let's just ride straight there. And I should have rested at that set of grace. Oh, and let me just figure. Take that out, take that out. I want to put in the Ritual Sword Talisman, and I want to put in the Graven School Talisman. Okay, so these are my talismans. Ritual Sword, Graven School Talisman, Tinker's Cameo, and the Gold Scarab. And let's just rearrange everything here. And Lutel. That's just the way we want it. Alright, Staff of Loss, Meteoric Gore Blade, Brass Shield, and the Meteorite Staff in the left hand to get greater range for the Rock Slings. Okay, so we got a map. Alright, so there we go. We finally mapped it out. Everything above ground is now mapped out. Alright, now there's a Smithing Stone 8 right around the other side of this big tree here. Your best friend is going to be Great Glintstone Shard. It's a nice fast spell, even with some of the bigger enemies, because it's nice and fast. Okay, it's a bad boy right around the corner here, so you got to watch out for him. These wolves you should be able to one-shot. Get your sneak on. Let's just creep around the corner. And you see right there? That's a Smithing Stone 8. And that guy you gotta watch out for. The best way to take him down is to get up on top of that cliff there. And use Rock Sling. But there's no point in doing that because we're gonna go back to the beginning. Alright? Okay, so everybody go back to the Consecrated Snowfield site of grace. Alright. See, it's still blizzard conditions. I believe it's always like that. Just around this area here. Alright. Let's go for a Somber Smithing Stone 8. If you look along this cliff's edge here, you can see this point here. It's right here at the point. Okay, put a beacon there, and let's go there. Make sure you got your Great Glintstone Shard ready to go. There's going to be some snails there. They can be easily taken down with 3 Glintstone Shards. There they are. Make sure they don't do their frost breath thing like that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Works every time. There's another one. Maybe out of range. That could be Yep, that's the teardrop scarab that has the somber smithing stone A. Same thing. 3 great glintstone shards should do it in. There we go. Somber smithing stone 8. Very good. Next, golden seed. Looking at my cheat sheet here, due north of the previous, which is this. Oh yeah. Okay, so you see all these kind of lines, slanty lines going out from this center point here. It's the golden seed is right at the southeast part of this dark blotch here. It's right there. Alright, let's go get it. There you go, who loves you? Okay, got the golden seed. Next, there is a somber smithing stone 9 at the top of this long rocky slope here. However, there are these kind of like I call them lightning bombs, and there's, you know, no matter how much protection you put on, they're gonna kill you. They're just gonna straight up, 2 of them, both of them hit you, full blast, you're dead. Doesn't matter how much protection you have on. So basically, what we're gonna do, see this long rocky slope here, you're going to put a beacon right at the, which essentially is the bottom of the slope, right here. Okay, that's where we're going to start off. And we're going to go there, ride there with Torrent. We're going to ride straight up the slope, and the 2 lightning bombs are right at the top. So we're going to ride straight up, jump off the top, and double back. And this will set off the lightning bombs safely, hopefully, and then we can double back and ride up again and go get the somber smithing stone 9, which is right there. That's the plan. Let's do it. Okay, so those things right there. This is really dangerous. There we go. See? See, this is why I do practice runs. This is why I do many practice runs. Because I just got through there, no problem. But this time, problem. So that's why I repeat things, you know. So we're going to have to detour around that, obviously. I would probably say the best thing to do is to come back here and then go straight north. Or maybe even come from down from this side of Grace. Okay, first of all, let me retrieve my money. Yeah, those things were probably responsible for about 10 of the deaths. 10 of the 30 deaths that I spoke to you about involved in the making of this video. Where's my money? Okay, new strategy. Let's go down from this side of Grace here. Thank you for dying, Slack, so we don't have to. Yeah, you're welcome. See what I do for you guys? Yeah, but a thumbs up for that too. Oh, here's a dangerous coal mine. Where's our canary, Major Slack? Send him in, see if he dies. Okay, so. Use strategy. Come down from this side. There's some more of those lightning things right there. And we don't necessarily want to take those trolls down and get the loot in the back because it's not applicable to our build. If I recall correctly, it requires 30 faith or something like that. It's a great axe. Here we go. Okay, so I found a safe route around to the bottom of this rocky slope that I told you about. Now there's 2 more of those lightning things at the top, right? So like I said, just charge straight off the top. And that'll set them off. And then double back. Go to the top. And got yourself a Somber knife. Here's some more of those guys. Okay, let me get out of here. Ah! Okay. Next. Let's get rid of this. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff here, around here. That's subject of another video. Got a great strategy to take down the dragon there. Should be able to do like no damage run on him. And yeah, all kinds of other stuff. I'm just kind of like blazing this path up to Ordina, the Liturgical Town, and then eventually to the Apostate Derelict side of grace here, and this is where Latenna's quest line ends. Alright, we're gonna get a Somber Aegis specific stone there. Next, let's discover this side of grace here. This is Ordina, Liturgical Town. And Liturgical Town? Gee, liturgical. Let's go with liturgical. God, that's a mouthful. Okay, you see these 2 blocks here? Alright? If you look at the lower axis, the upper block, okay, just to the right of that block here, put a beacon right there. That's where the site of grace is. Oh, and I burned through a rune arc. Let's reactivate that. Okay, now there's one of these mounted wolf guys right around the corner here. These guys are pretty dangerous too. See these guys right here. There's one there, and there's one over here milling around here. What we're going to do is go up on top of this cliff here and get rid of that guy. Just laying some rock sling on him. See, he's already onto us. Okay, use the meteorite staff in your left hand to get greater range. And we got the high ground on him. There he is. This is perfect. Okay, here we go. Yes, nice. And lay in those rock slings. Just keep laying them in. Ben's gonna break his stance. There we go. Okay, he's dead, but the wolf is not. He's decked down directly below us. Just die already. You mangy mutt. There we go. That's worth a whopping 4,000 runes. Okay, so the site of grace that we're after is dead ahead. There's another one of those guys over here. They're worth a pretty penny. This wasn't really part of the plan. Now let's stick to the plan. Fuck! So I'm not sure if it's better to take on that guy while on horse, use rock slings while on the horse, or maybe a night comet. Anyways, here's the site of grace. And let's recharge. Rest. Oh, let's stick to the plan. Okay, next. Golden Seed. Right here. Basically, it's just from this side of grace, if you look west, southwest, it's like there's west, and just go one marker to the south and head in that direction exactly. And you're going to drop off a small cliff, and the Golden Seed is right there. Drop off a small cliff, and there's a Golden Seed. Alright, and now we should have, can't use the map, and something is shooting at us. Let's just get out of, get into some cover down here. That should get him off our arse. Next is the walking mausoleum. This thing here, this is absolutely hellacious. It's like armed with these magical artillery, and there is pretty much no safe place. Except if you're tucked right up against a cliff, like for example right there, right up against the edge there, it will provide some, operative word, some cover. You can't stay there forever, but it'll provide better cover than just being out in the open. Out in the open, 2 or 3 shots, you're dead. Just dead, dead, dead. So this is the plan. We're going to get on Torrent and charge over there, take cover like right up against this cliff here, and then dart to the right and up and directly underneath the mausoleum. That's the only safe place, directly underneath it. And then you know the routine, use your meteoric ore blade with the gravitas skill to knock the crystals off all 4 legs to bring it down, right? So that's the plan. Let's do it. Here we go, so here it goes, it's starting already. And probably double jump whenever you see any of those things coming close. Once you get underneath, you're fairly safe. Okay? Make sure you don't get stomped on. And you should probably, when you're at the previous set of grace, you should probably load up on the HP. Set all your flash to HP so that you got lots of health. I didn't do that. I should have. But okay, so we didn't do this leg here. Well, watch it now. Well, it's starting to come down. I told you it was freaking dangerous. I told you this was a dangerous run. Yeah, like I said, 30 deaths at least were involved in the making of this run. Easy. Okay, so we brought the sucker down. It's at our disposal. Next time we want to duplicate our remembrance, you just come right here. There we go. Right, so that's at our disposal. And finally, Latenna. Trying to remember if there's any enemies in here. I don't think there is. Let me just switch over to Night Comet. Here at the Apostate Derelict Site of Grace. Okay, so that's where we are, way up at the very top of the Consecrated Snowfield. Grab yourself some goodies. The Silver Mirror Shield. This shield provides the best magic protection in the game. Look at this, a whopping 89 magic resistance. Plus 100 physical, and it's got no skill on it. It's a really good shield. Alright, so do not sell that. Don't sell anything. Don't sell any of your armor or weapons. Never, 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 never. Alright, and if you twiddle around on the ground here, you're going to get this prompt to summon Latenna, so do that. And let's go talk to her.
O young yet towering sister of ours, let the birthing droplet in and create life. For us. For all the Albinorics. Thank you. I finally fulfilled my purpose.
Here we go. Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. So we can now max out any unique weapon.
Our young yet towering sister will give us hope. Now that nothing is left unfinished, I will join you in battle to the bitter end. And when the fighting is done, then you may lay me to rest. Beside Lobo, my dear wolf.
There you go. And that's the end of her quest line. And what a reward. Thank you, Latenna. Okay, so one final thing. Like I said, I forgot to if you were following my walkthrough closely and you didn't read the pinned comment on the previous video, you also forgot to get the silver scarab back in the hidden path to the Helic tree. Let's go get it. This should have that. Looks like that. Okay, just gonna have to kill a couple of these vulgar militiamen just down here, and then we're just gonna speed run for it. A couple of night comets should do them in. Huh. Looks like with the ritual sword you can do those guys in with one night comet. That's great. Okay, so we're just gonna run straight down. Octopus and let's take care of this guy. Ah, fantastic. Okay, so in the previous run I didn't have this equipped. I didn't have the ritual sword equipped. Looks like the ritual sword, that's just enough to make the night comet one-shot those guys without having to charge the spell, which is great. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so we're just gonna run straight down. Octopus is going to drop down. You're going to hang it right here and drop straight off. I know that it looks like there's nothing below you, but you know in the previous video that there's an invisible floor there. Wait for this guy. He may come in. Vulgar militiaman. And of course he doesn't because I'm ready for him. Okay, as soon as I turn around and grab this. Okay, so we got the silver scarab. Aha, got the silver scarab. There we go. And we're done. Thus endeth our initial foray into the Consecrated Snowfield. More to come. Much more to come. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, please give the old Slackster a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, post a comment, tell your friends about my channel, and I'll see you next time for some more Elden Ring. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.